Hey sis, are you ready to learn how to publish your own book online? Well sis, grab your pen and paper because I'm going to show you the 4 steps for how to self-publish your own book online. Hey, it's your girl Steph Rodness, founder and CEO of Godlywood Girl, creator of the Godlywood Girl Author Toolkit, and my purpose in life is to connect with the resources you need to achieve your purpose in life. So aligned with that mission, today's video is sponsored by the Godlywood Girl Author Toolkit. It is my brand new online course where I show Christian women how to write, format, design, and self-publish their own daily devotional, planner, self-help book, and their own prayer journal. So make sure you click the link in the description box below to check out the brand new author toolkit. It has helped so many women of Christ. Praise Jesus. And if you're ready to learn how to publish your own book, make sure you grab your pen and paper. Let's dive in. So step number 1 is to choose your book format. So there are a lot of different ways that you can publish your book nowadays. You can do a perfect bound book, which is kind of like where the spine of the book is perfect. It's solid, it's flat. You can do a spiral bound or a coil bound book, which is where the spine of the book has the coils inside of it. You can do a hard copy book, so it's like a hard copy case, like nice solid book. You can, like, literally those books that you can throw. You can do the books that have the dust jackets on them even, and that's how I'm going to be publishing my upcoming Christian fictional romance books. I'm going to be using hard copy dust jackets. I'm so excited. So choose what kind of book you want to publish. You can actually even do this as a pamphlet as well. Oh, there's so many options nowadays for Christian authors. It's so exciting. So choose how you want to publish your book because this is going to determine where we go in step 2. Step number 2, now that you know what kind of book you want to publish, you're going to research print-on-demand book companies that publish that type of book. Print-on-demand means that you only have to order one book at a time. You only order a book when you sell a book, sis. And it's an incredible business online. It's the business model that I use here at Godlywood Girl. It's what I teach my students in the Author Toolkit. And it allows you to minimize the cost of having your books like in inventory so you can spend that money in marketing instead, which is so much more important than having inventory sitting around your house, right? So research different print-on-demand companies that publish the type of book you want to make. But again, you want to know what kind of book you want first because you don't want to put all your heart and soul into using a certain print-on-demand company just to find out that they won't publish or they won't print the kind of book that you really want. When you're researching these companies, you want to keep a few things in mind. You want to make sure, first of all, that they don't require any minimums. So minimums means that they only allow you to order in a small amount of bulk at a time. Like there's this one really amazing, gorgeous planner printing company, and I love them, but they require you to order 1,000 books. And I'm like, no, sis, not doing that. So you want to just make sure there are no minimums. The printers that I use here at Godlywood Girl, I'm allowed to order just one book at a time, and I pay the same amount of money as if I ordered 100 books. The second thing you want to look at is the shipping cost, how much they're actually charging you to ship this book to you. So some print-on-demand companies will be a little funny. They're going to tell you, oh, we have the lowest price books. You can't get this low price anywhere else. But when it comes to shipping, they charge you like $10, $15 for one book. Take a look at their shipping costs and make sure that it actually compares to what other print-on-demand companies do. For me, I usually won't pay more than $5 in shipping costs. If you're trying to charge more than $5 for one book, y'all are ripping me off. No, thank you. The third thing you want to look for are customer reviews. People who are using this print-on-demand company, what are they saying? How are they liking the service? Check the Better Business Bureau, check Yelp, check their social media, check the mentions that they get on Twitter, and make sure that people are actually liking this print-on-demand company. Print-on-demand is a really easy type of business to start nowadays. So you want to make sure you're getting quality service and not putting all your heart and soul into a company that delivers nasty smelling books. It's happened to me before. And finally, the fourth thing to look out for is the cost of each book and the quality of each book. So you do want to order samples. I always order samples whenever I'm using a new print-on-demand company. I always order samples, and I always take a look at what their cost is per book, depending on the page count. So what I'll do is I'll go, if I find like 4 different potential print-on-demand companies, I will order the same type of book from each one. So like 100 pages, black and white, perfect bound, you know, that kind of thing, just to price compare and see what the difference is. If they're overcharging you, sis, move on to another one. There's just too many options nowadays to let ourselves get price gouged, okay? There's just too many options. So make sure that the price is comparable to other companies as well. Step number 3, once you have chosen your print-on-demand company, go ahead and get that printer's book specs and design your book according to their specs. Every print-on-demand company has different specifications for how they print a book. They have different dimensions, they have different margin sizes, they have different gutters, they have different bleed for the pages, they cut their books differently, they shape their books differently, they glue their books differently. So you need to make sure you're designing your book according to that print-on-demand standards. You can't just create and design your own book according to your own specs, your own dimensions, and then send it to the printer and say, print this. Like, it doesn't work that way. You got to design your book according to the printer's standards, okay? That's why you don't want to design your book until you know who your printer is, because they're going to tell you the exact dimensions you need to use in order to print the book correctly. If you decide to hire a designer to design your book, like on Fiverr.com, which I do all the time for my business, that's totally fine. You just need to make sure you give them the printer specs. So you can either download the template from your print-on-demand company if they offer one, or if they just tell you the dimensions, like the pixels, the size of the actual pages, what the gutters need to be, what the margins need to be, just take those numbers and send them to your designer and say, this is how I need you to design this book correctly. And then that designer have them deliver to you a PDF copy of the book correctly formatted and designed, and now you can go ahead and print that through the print-on-demand company. Step number 4, finally, when you're all done, you have your book designed correctly. Now you're going to go ahead and publish your book. Now, what publish means is to make available for sale. That's all publishing means. It's to make it available for sale. So whether you list it for sale on your own website, on Amazon, on PayPal, on Gumroad, on PayHip, on any of these platforms that let you list a book, go ahead and list it for sale and start promoting it using your email marketing strategies, your social media marketing strategies. And then when somebody orders the book from you, you're then going to take some of that money that they gave you, because you should have been pricing this so that you still have a profit after they order from you, right? You're going to take some of the money that they paid you, and then you're going to go to your print-on-demand company. You're going to order that book from the print-on-demand company and have it shipped directly to your customer. This is a print-on-demand business model. Isn't that amazing? So you only order inventory when you've made a sale. So you don't have to carry inventory. You don't have to spend money bulking up and buying all of these boxes that sit in your house. You can only pay for the book when somebody buys the book, okay? So go ahead and list your book for sale, and you are all done. Comment below. Let me know when you publish your book. What a huge accomplishment. So it's huge. It's really huge. I'm so proud of you. If you need help taking action on these steps, get into my Godlywood Girl Author Toolkit. I not only show you how to actually design, format, write your own book, I also show you my favorite print-on-demand company that I use. Love them so much, and I show you how to print your book according to them and their specs. So get into the Godlywood Girl Author Toolkit. You can learn all about it by clicking the link in the description box below. And if you're like, well, Stephanie, I'm not quite ready to, print my own daily devotional or planner or ebook or prayer journal, but I kind of just want to know the process of writing a book, make sure you grab my free Write Your Book checklist, which shows you the 10 steps to writing your own book, by clicking the link in the description box below and getting the free Write Your Book checklist. And finally, sis, if you're not already subscribed to the Godlywood Girl YouTube channel, make sure you hit that subscription button. My goal for this channel is for it to be the #1 resource for every woman of faith who wants to live her greatest purpose for Christ as a Christian entrepreneur. So if that's you, hit that subscription button, and God willing, I'll see you at Godlywood Girl. Hey love, thanks so much for watching this video on my YouTube channel. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you hit that like button and click the subscribe button so you can get brand new videos that Godlywood Girl releases. My mission with the Godlywood Girl YouTube channel is for it to empower at least 5 million women of Christ to get unstuck, stop feeling frustrated, and start living God's greatest purpose for their lives. So if you want to join that movement, make sure you click the link below to join me in the Godlywood Girl School of Purpose, where I literally teach you how to start living God's greatest purpose for your life step by step. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you on the next video.